player to hit 20 kills. And NECC picking up yet another round into this map 1 venture. And Rollins playing very slow on the approach to C. We've got 2 members coming through B side as well. This is when Cypher becomes a very great option. It's just for these very slow peaks, all you need to do is just put a cam down and alert your team exactly what they're doing. Just need to know where they are, not what they're doing, just yet. Just about 1 minute left to go in the round. Samurai Alex patiently waiting for somebody to make a move. Ivy trying to bait the shots. Success. Unfortunately, slightly wasted util. Depends on how you look at it. Since we have wall hacks, we know what's happening. If you're Ivy, great play. Rollins slowly rotating though through A site. Again on these very slow rotates. 30 seconds.
30 seconds left.
Thank you, announcer. But I had that covered. Bird coming out from Thunderous. And that's gonna trigger just a huge line of events. No more walking. Everyone's gonna start sprinting now. Ray's ult coming out from Case. We'll get one pick. Samurai Alex getting the pick on Gummy after she killed Kyber. It's a 4v2 in favor of Rollins. But the bomb is down. And NECC might possibly have
one enemy remaining.
And that's unfortunate. Puffin going down from Roach. Ivy sort of stuck in this little area, and that's just not exactly the most fun area to be caught in. Ivy caught with her pants down, looking to the right. Samurai Alex finishing up the kill and makes it match point for Rollins. Another 3-round lead from them.
Yeah, that lurk from Roach really sealed the deal for that round. Getting the numbers to just be 1v3 was very unfortunate.
That goes there.
That it was.
This goes here.
Samurai Alex hitting the 20 mark though. Circle's got competition.
This is no more charges left.
Setups coming out from Ivy. I'm keeping a very, as a side for me, and I'm sure our viewers can see fine. Oh, there we go.
So fast.
I can see. Yeah, something happened very fast here. Rollins, the bomb planted.
One enemy remaining.
And that was a pretty quick domination. I wish I could say more about what happened here, but it was whatever it was really quick. Thunderous though, last left alive. She's able to get 1 pick. I'm gonna try to clutch the rest of the 1v4. That's a pretty awkward position. It doesn't really look winnable for Thunderous, as too much util is now out and all of the Rollins players spread out pretty evenly, and Kyber is just gonna clean it up.
Win.
And Rollins will take map 1. A very close bout there though. It was pretty back and forth for a while. Rollins kind of got their groove towards the end. Great performance from both teams. Wonder if we're in break time or yeah. Looks like we are in a break time. Me and Liv are gonna rest our voices, but we'll catch you guys back for map 2. We'll give you the insight of anything. Actually, Liv, you got any comments about that game? Anything you saw? Anything you want to see from either team?
That was a very close match. I am a little disappointed in the outcome. I do wish that NECC was able to pull that through, but it was a really, really impressive show by Samurai Alex. I loved seeing all the Viper plays coming from them and how many clutches they were able to pull out. But I'm hoping to see some more like Sentinel content, seeing them being able to like stay and hold the site, because it seems like Roach had it down pretty well, and I'm hoping to see Ivy pull out something similar.
Right, you are. I completely agree there. But we'll see if your wishes come true in the second half. We're gonna take a break. We'll catch you guys for the next map. Thank you for tuning in. Welcome back. We are here for map 2 with our first Knights Pink match for the NECC. I guess this is Challengers, right, Kier? Challengers division? Yes. Okay. So, and we just actually looked up Rollins' stats. I looked up how their performance last season. Their lone win coming against Murray State, who they won 2-0 during the regular season. Didn't see anything from Rollins in playoffs. But it seems like they may have a turnaround season here. They looked pretty good last map. Knights Pink also looking really well. Or looking really good. Well, good, whatever. I'm past English class. But bands coming out, not bands, sorry. Pick phase for for the agents coming out for both teams here. Okay, green is Knights Pink, red is I wish Valorant would come out with like a color code, kind of like what Overwatch does. That would be pretty convenient. But anyway, Rollins winning last map, 13-9. It was Lotus. We are now on map 2, Bind, and Knights Pink looking to strike back and hopefully get the next 2 maps on the board for a 2-1 victory. Rollins looking to close it out for a 2-0 victory. And here we go. Knights Pink will start on the attack. We're down to 2 sites instead of 3, so a little bit smarter on the rotates. Going to have to come out from both teams.
So Knights Pink is starting off with defense, and they're going to be starting defense next map with Split.
Gotcha. Thank you, Liv, for... That was the... I'm assuming that was the map update from Sam?
Yes.
Thank you so much. Okay. Well, you heard that. All right. And off we go for the first round. Rollins looking to come into A site. The the scout coming through hookah. It's the same thing as a drone, I guess. It can just concuss. But on a pistol round, everyone's kind of laid back. Nobody's really pushing up. No hard pistol rounds. Everyone's kind of holding angles. Gummy though. Who's on attack again? I forgot. It's Rollins, right?
Yes.
Rollins on attack. Yeah, Rollins currently rotating over to B long. Trying to make the way into Garden. Everyone's looking very patiently with their nice Zero Fang pistols.
Grenade!
The camera coming out. Chase gets a pick on Ivy instead of dying from the Cypher cam, getting
30
pinged.
seconds left.
And Rollins will have some sight control into B.
Spike planted.
Samurai Alex all the way on the other side again. Look at this lurk. Oh man, this is something both teams are gonna have to watch out for a lot on this map. Is just lone person lurking. If you see 4, chances are the 5th is probably somewhere not to be seen. Thunderous though tries to go for the defuse. It did not work out well at all. Sugar Dad getting the pick off.
One enemy
Nice
remaining.
pick on their back foot. Samurai Alex
Ace.
gets 1 pick on the flank. A bit late. Better late than never though. Rollins opening the point scoring with theirs on the bind attack. A bit slow there coming out in the first round, and then kind of feeling out B, making sure nothing was crazy. The Cypher cam gets the ping, and then all hell breaks loose from there. I'm predicting a very similar template of a round here, and I'm gonna be wrong. As Knights Pink coming up through A short very aggressively. 1 pick coming out though from Circle. That worked out. Sugar Dad all alone in Garden. Maybe that Marshall will walk onto some head. Somebody's head. And they'll enter sight. Rollins, that is. Potatoed a little bit on Ivy, who gets traded out anyway by Roach with the Spectre. All of Knight's
Spike
Pink,
planted.
all 3 remaining players, probably having classics. And Samurai Alex bringing back a Bulldog as tribute to somebody. That might work out. Not looking good for Knight's Pink. Everyone kind of centered up in Garden. They've only got pistols, and Roach will strategically switch sides to this little crevice in Garden. Flash going out. Thunderous is blind. Trying to get 1 pick. It's not going to be successful. Rollins will once again pick up another round with a very similar plant and a very similar push as the last round.
Seems they have that Behold post plant down on lock. I'm not sure what Knight's Pink can do to change the tempo so far, but it is their first rifle round, so hopefully they'll be able to change things up this time.
Got you there. And this is a map where I know some pretty good Cypher lineups. I'm not going to share them with anybody.
Okay.
I wonder if I'll see something. I'll tell you if it looks similar. Anyway, Spherical
Spike down A.
opening the killing floor. I need to get a different phase against Kyber. 2 players in showers. Gummy gonna get picked off. Spherical says hell no. Retreats back. Sugar Dad still with the Headhunter looking for picks and B long. Meanwhile, Chase ensuing in the showers area. Chase grabs a Vandal. Spherical still looking patiently at A long as some of our Rollins players now rotate over to the B site. You can see Sugar Dad being very cautious. Probably knowing of that tripwire, or about to know. Wouldn't that be funny if they just ran into it anyway? But everyone's kind of centered around. Yeah, it's gonna happen. Oh no, it's not gonna happen. They do know about it. And
30 seconds left.
here comes Rollins College with a very similar push as the last time. Chase getting a pick with low health.
Down
Ivy,
B.
Sugar
One
Dad,
enemy remaining.
and Chase once again with the 3rd pick.
Spike planted.
And Thunderous, all that's left in a 1v3. The exact same scenario we've seen in the prior 2 rounds. This time, Chase a little bit low on health. Is there somebody behind Thunderous? Yep. That's not good. Samurai Alex has all the time in the world to get this pick off, and it's just gonna play it safe. Oh my god! Okay, Thunderous is gonna get the pick anyway. He's gonna bait the shot.
One enemy
56
remaining.
left. Oh my lord here! Thunderous though, with 2 wallbang kills. Can she get the 3rd? No, she can't. That was pretty insane though.
It was
Coming
a
up
really,
from Thunderous.
really good round from Thunderous. I'm impressed at how many picks she was able to pull out of that. It was a crazy whiff by Samurai Alex, though, I've got to say. But unfortunately, she wasn't able to win that round. But it was certainly entertaining.
That's definitely something I would do, is just stare at a player's back and then miss the shot, and then...
Yeah, you have the lurk, and then...
Yeah.
You just get nervous. Just is what... I get it. I see you, and I get it.
So my prediction here is that Knight's Pink has probably figured out that lure coming out from Samurai Alex pretty much every round for the remainder of the attack, so I'm sure everyone's going to be checking pretty frequently behind them. Circle coming out with an Ivory Marshall.
Smoke's down.
Thunderous as well on the save round, trying to land some shots onto the Viper and A short to no avail. Chase pushing out from showers, trying to regroup with the rest of their team. A missed Marshall shot coming out from Circle. Nobody in showers, by the way. And Sugar Dad once again in Garden, waiting for the rest of their team in order to entry onto A site. Or I'm sorry, B site. Chase has grouped up. And it looks like Nice Pink is not fully aware
30
that
seconds
there are
left.
a ton of players about to come
I've
onto
got
B
your
site.
trail.
Better rotate now. Samurai Alex and company now explosively running onto the B site. Roach getting the plant down. Chase, Kuiper,
Spike
both getting
planted.
picks of their own. It's a 3v5 in favor of Rollins College. Circle's gonna have some pretty nice shots here with the Marshall. You know, slightly difficult, considering there's a giant sphere of smoke in the way. Chase waiting for a head to pop out of that
Enemy
smoke,
remaining.
and perfectly waited patiently there. Gummy last alive with the sheriff. She's not gonna be able to do anything now. Retreat back, possibly save the sheriff. Maybe pick up that Marshall. It's a little bit risky. No, I think she'll be able to do it. No, she's just gonna die to the bomb. Okay. Not sure how much that affects the economy, but I'm sure there is some merit of dying to the bomb there. I know on pistol rounds that's pretty pivotal, but Rollins taking a pretty demanding lead here. Something we did not see last game. This Nice Pink actually had the first couple of opening rounds.
Yes, this should do.
Study the Cypher
This goes
Crisp.
here.
At least I am.
This is a nice spot.
Ivy rolling Cypher twice now, actually, for both games. And Rollins looking like they're mainly pushing through showers. They've got 3 members over there, but ultimately a bit spread out. Puffin probably thinking Sugar Dad is on the way. Watch the Headhunter. Oh, is that an operator? Yes. Watch out, Puffin. That's a bit awkward. Sugar Dad gonna have to retreat though. Probably group up with the rest of the team. Rollins now droning their way out and entering into the site, but gets taken down by Ivy. A very conveniently placed smoke there coming out from the Brimstone. And Ivy is hiding in the shadows, able to get one pick, but quickly traded off by Kuiper. It doesn't matter, the spike is still down and not planted. And Kuiper, though, getting a kill onto Gummy. Samurai Alex,
One enemy
a
remaining.
convenient position, and that works out well for Rollins. Circle, all that's left, taking
30
a bit of
seconds
damage
left.
to the Molly.
Bomb buddy out.
The
Spike
bomb buddy,
planted.
the point of view, bouncing off walls over and over again, and everyone from Rollins backing up.
Satchel out. Out of charges.
Everyone's right outside of U-Haul. This is gonna be awkward. Whoa. Quick peek, Circle, gonna bait the plant. There's nobody showers, by the way, Circle.
Dropped.
1 kill down. Trying to get the other 2. That's really just too much of an awkward position for Circle to deal with, and it'll be fine. At least Circle's got a Phantom. Always good to carry a full buy weapon after a round loss, especially if you're down. Rollins now extending their lead by 5, looking to add more onto it. And Chase having a pretty explosive game, 7-2. We saw Alex was the top fragger last game, I believe.
Launching smoke. Stim
Different
beacon
this
down.
game, still early on.
Okay.
And that Molly coming out from Rollins Viper, very nicely placed. Kind of inhibits that very aggressive short A push from the Knights Pink defense. And they're just looking for somebody to evict them, but it's not gonna work. Hellfire coming out from the Brimstone. Nobody's there though. Ivy still hiding in the corner. Dies to Chase though.
Toxin screen down.
Puffin as well with the Sheriff. Kind of
Spike
on these
planted.
half-buys here. And Knights Pink actually all coming out through B long, and there's a whole fight going on. Sugar Dad picking up an optic
player
on the
standing.
Gummy Chase on the Puffin. And it's all, once again, down to Thunderous to try and clutch a 1v4. And again, this is just kind of not really a possible area. Thunderous gonna try and just delay time as much as possible. Hoping somebody is just going to peek out of the smoke, but it doesn't look like anyone's gonna fall victim to it. Instead, Thunderous taken down by the operator of Sugar Dad. 6-0 Rollins. Knights Pink. Maybe I was just about to say maybe contemplating a timeout. I knew this was coming. If you're down 6, you might as well switch something up. Talk, even make like what I do sometimes with my team is just take a breather. 1 minute. What do you think they're saying, Liv? What's going through their minds?
I think that they're just trying to recollect themselves. They know that they can play close to their level, if not at a higher level than them. It was a really close match last map. And I think they just need to regain their confidence in their footing once again. This map is no different than any other map that they've played. They just need to be able to take a breath, reset, and go straight forward with the same confidence that they had last game.
I wholeheartedly agree. Maybe possibly 3 members on A site, 2 on B? Or I'm sorry, other way around. 3 on B, 2 on A is what I would do. But I'm thinking Knights Pink should probably think about just being a little bit more passive. I know that they've tried to explode through A short in hopes that they would get a pick a couple of times, and it just hasn't fully worked out in their favor enough for something pivotal to happen in the round, and Rollins always seems to find a way to bounce back on this. But important round here as Knights Pink now has weapons to spare. Or money to spare for weapons. Gummy and Sirical both baiting some shots out in showers. I'm sure the callouts are coming out pretty swiftly now. Sirical just taking a little bit of damage, but it was probably worth it just to get some intel as to where Rollins exactly is pushing. And I'm sure by now they've probably figured out some sort of rotate is ensuing. Sugar Dad just there to sort of bait some shots off with the op. And they'll rejoin their team. Puffin, though, sounding the alarm as Rollins
Toxins going up.
now trying to favor B site once again. And this is exactly what I was talking about with this B site push, and they gotta be very careful. Ivy though jumping and immediately gets taken down by Roach. Sugar Dad getting a pick on the Puffin. Again, not something you want to see if you're a Knights Pink fan. This is a very similar round.
30 seconds left.
And again, that bomb goes down, and this is gonna be a very hard retake. Sirical taking a considerable amount of damage to the molly there. But healing anyway, Sugar Dad. Looking closely. Teleported back though, just after that missed shot. Saved themselves. The molly, did that molly just
Last player standing.
looks like it. Sirical, all that's left to clutch a 1v5, and it's just not gonna work again. You gotta watch for that Rollins, like once they take B site, you know a lot of them are gonna be centered up in Garden. Possibly some of them. They're never deep sight though. They always hold from those long angles, and it just works out so well for them. They don't need to peek, and they don't choose to peek, and it's a very dangerous retake if you're a member of Knights Pink. But again, 7-0 now. Rollins and Gummy and Puffin still haven't been able to find their pick, as Knights Pink is once again on their back foot with the buys here.
Toxins going up.
And I'm sure Rollins has learned to watch closely on A short, watching for anybody that might just explosively move up. But it doesn't look like Knights Pink is choosing to do that now. Molly coming out from Sirical through the teleporter. Doesn't look like it happened to catch anybody.
Get out of here.
Miracle getting a nice pick though, and that was pretty pivotal. Samurai Alex down. The Viper is down. Chase though still onto the site. Moving to try and get Gummy, and nade coming out. Blinded though is Chase, and Gummy trying to just defend for her life, and it's not gonna work out. Thunderous with 3 smokes on Rollins coming out. The smokes finally dissipating. Thunderous trying to get a pick, gets 1, gets 2.
You want to play? Let's
That's
play.
pretty big. All of the players in showers gone. Sugar Dad though with the ult out from Chamber, who I have not seen a lot of lately in ranked.
Molly.
I think Chamber was getting a buff, but the Molly coming out onto the bomb. Thunderous with 7 health, fighting with Puffin, trying to get something going. Both players very low on health, and
Player
this is
standing.
just not
One
gonna
enemy
really work out
remaining.
for them. But it is a 1v1. Thunderous
Hold on to your hats.
trying to, it may have actually been able to stick there, because Kyber was missing all the shots, hoping that they were gonna get it, but Thunderous peaks anyway with the classic, and unfortunately that ends in a round defeat for Nice Pink yet once again. And it is not looking good, specifically for Nice Pink. Those retakes are getting harder and harder, and hopefully the attacks will be a lot better from them as they can see what's working against them. They can try and work and implement them to their own advantage after the round half, but they're gonna need to get something. They don't want to be in match point the entire half. Thunderous getting a nice Marshall shot on the Sugar Dad. The op is down, and that is a pretty pivotal. Even Sugar Dad paying respects, saying nice shot in chat. Circle with the bomb buddy coming out through the smoke. Quickly going to be taken down. Circle using a satchel to avoid, but again, caught trying to get this the stinger ready, and it just timing. Thunderous though with the ult out, and they were narrowly able to escape. That ult was just a little late coming out from Thunderous, and it's a 3v4 again. Knights Pink put on their back foot with this ult that's coming out. Most of these players are showers though. Make that all of them except one. The Brimstone now rotating towards a short, and it gets Puffin off the board.
Standing.
And you know 2 players are showers now. Thunderous all that's left yet once again, and it is just not gonna work out. A very dominant half coming out from Rollins, as almost every plant that they have done has gone flawless. Liv, what can Knights Pink do to try and regain some composure here in this half?
I think that they need to talk to each other and play together. I think that they're feeling unconfident in themselves and doing sort of the same thing over and over again. And I feel like they should try to switch something up, try to play off of each other in different ways than what they're used to doing.
As our 10th round starts, we got a couple of op shots fired to no avail though.
They found my wire. My camera is disconnected.
And it looks like Rollins is actually going to try and push the showers once again. Ivy narrowly escaping. Just kidding. Kyber still ended up getting the pick off anyway. And Rollins getting 3 picks off the board. It's a 4v2 in favor of Rollins as the plant once again goes down. It's up to Gummy. And are they gonna retreat? Quite possibly. They're going all the way to the other side. They're probably just gonna talk. Honestly, Knights Pink, this is not working out for them. This half is really not going in their favor. The bomb's gonna be planted again. Thunder's just gonna kind of wait for anyone that could be trying to hunt them down. But Knights Pink probably taking the time just to talk.
Gotcha.
Try and get something going right. Kyber caught red-handed in the backside. Thunder is also getting Sugar Dad. That's a pretty big pick, considering Op now goes down, but Thunderous getting the third, could not secure the fourth.
So don't embarrass me like that, please.
It's not going to matter too much as Rollins is looking very wealthy at the moment. The Viper lineups going out right through the center of the map towards A site. Looking at the scoreboard here, they're actually not too terribly different. And Nice Pink seems to try and be fighting back in those picks.
Poison orb emitting.
Not working out too bad for them, but again, it's just those retakes are getting very difficult for them, and they've got 2 more rounds to figure out what to change before the half, where they got to do it themselves. Chase and Company located in Showers. Knights Pink getting the call about that, and the rotate is coming out from that team. Chase successfully makes their way onto site. I'm sure the bomb is going to go down here momentarily as Ivy gets one pick but is quickly traded out. Circle with the ult out, not able to, unfortunately not able to get out of pick. Samurai Alex, as well as Sugar Dad, quickly rotating in the B site, and this seemingly looks pretty free for them, as they did it pretty quick. It's a 4v4, plenty of time for Knights Pink to get something rolling, but the Viper ult does come out, and that's pretty dangerous if you are Knights Pink. One optic coming out from Thunderous, but quickly traded out. It's all down to Puffin and Siracle. He's gonna have to fight right through this Viper ult in order to get something going. And
player standing.
some warning shots. That did not work out well for Siracle as Roach quickly locked on to target through the smoke. Down to Puffin, slowly working the way through, and incinerated by Samurai Alex to give Rollins an 11-0 lead. Not quite the half that Knights Pink was looking for, especially considering their performance in the first map in Lotus, but Rollins has their bind pretty locked down, and their plans are working out very well for them. Knights Pink has one more round to avoid a permanent match point. Backfoot. Puffin in circle, waiting patiently in hookah. Samurai Alex could fall victim. Chase this time, not Sugar Dad, is the one in Gardens. Sugar Dad's close behind though. I think the chamber is. Circle waiting patiently with the judge though. This may be deadly here in a second. No, and actually gets 2 picks off the board. Huge for Circle, but the bomb is once again planted, and Rollins has a Brimble. Molly goes down. Ivy ulting to find all of the players on Rollins. It's a 4v3 in favor of Knights Pink. This is possible, but again, this is not a very good position for Knights Pink to be in, as time is not on their side. But it's gonna work out actually, as Kyber now is the last one and goes down after using the Brim ult. And finally, Knights Pink, it took them 12 rounds to do it, but they finally find their foot to get around on the board and not get shut out this game.
Switching sides.
I'm not sure whether or not Bind is in attacker or defender sided map. Liv might have more knowledge on that than me.
I would say it's more attack. I don't really know, like, with full confidence if it is or not, but I do know that the judge and shotguns are very, very dangerous in this map, and I'm glad to see the judge finally get used and pull out that round. I think that they should have been sitting in garden, having a cross like that, knowing that Chamber was going to come up anyways, so they could have caught him off pretty easily.
Yeah, and with these like narrow corridors, especially, yeah, I can see how the shotguns are pretty versatile. UCF though, 2 players are a little low. Make that 1. Make that 0. Wait. Yes. Rollins is now full health. Sorry. Circle and Ivy both getting picks though. As Knights Pink looking to explode in the pistol round into B site. It's a 2v3.
1 enemy remaining.
In favor of Rollins and Roach. How did I not notice that Roach had gotten every pick?
Match
But
point.
that's an ace, and it is now going to be match point for Rollins. Knights Pink now is pretty much forced to buy. They absolutely must get something going here, and I don't think they're gonna want to do a save round with the Classic, as they only have 1 round of room. Actually, 0 rounds of correction. Rollins already proving that they can win a defense round though, which is very dangerous. Thunderous though coming off with an early pick on a chase with the Marshall. Sugar Dad's gonna back up just a little bit. Trying to get a pick there. Scout finds Sugar Dad, takes a lot of damage to the Molly, and Sirico picks up 2 with the Stinger. With 8 health remaining, the bomb goes down for Knights Pink. And Samaralex from Rollins trying to find their way through. Hot Circle lacking Ivy as well. Not an impossible retake for Rollins. Kuiper getting a pick, and Samaralex getting the 3rd. How the turns have
Player
tabled.
standing.
And I swear I said that on purpose. Don't make fun of me in chat. Puffin though is able to clutch. That almost went very wrong for Knights Pink, and Puffin keeps Knights Pink alive. 2 rounds on the board for them, and 11 to go. 11 in a row, by the way, that they must get in order to stay alive in this best of 3 bout. If you joined us late, we are on the 2nd map. Knights Pink faces a full defeat here as they fall to Rollins 13-9 in the first map on Lotus.
Toxins going up.
Circle. Gonna throw the boom bot there.
Enemy remaining.
And
Spike
Hammer
down
Alex
B.
just got the most
Accessory down.
insane picks. A
Very nice
collateral, by
pick.
the way. That may be the round.
Shotgun and hookah.
Yeah, shotgun and hookah. That's right, just like you were saying. Ivy is now on site, but left in a very awkward position. Has a bulldog. Gonna put the cam down.
Camera taken out.
Going to try to fight this 1v3 somehow, and it's not gonna matter. Samaralex
Defenders
picking up the
win.
4th and final kill to secure Rollins their 2-0 win over Knights Pink. Kind of a rough performance there in the 2nd map, but Knights Pink showing that they can compete after their performance in the 1st. Hopefully looking forward to their successes in the NECC Challengers division. But that'll conclude it here. Rollins with a 2-0 win over Knights Pink. We'd like to thank all of you for coming out. Liv, any final thoughts on that game?
I think that they have a lot to learn and a lot to, work on together as a team. And I think that it'll be really exciting to see what they can do. I expect them to grow and to play really well together. So we'll see.
Yep. Some room for improvement on Knights Pink's behalf. But this is how the NECC works. This is what every team is going to have to go through. This is the regular season. They're going to hopefully try and make their way into the playoff area, though. Rollins, looking like they might have a much better record going into the Challengers division. But anyway, thank you to everyone in the Twitch stream watching this match. This was Knights Pink's first match, a pretty historical moment for esports at UCF. And we are glad that you were all a part of it. But that's going to do it for me and Liv. We're going to sign off, and we will see you all in the next stream. Thank you for tuning in.
I'm